Welcome to Rachel Uncensored, the only place on the internet you can find an uncensored version of me. Hi, I'm Rachel, and I am here with my gorgeous, phenomenal cook of a girlfriend, Miss Abigail.
You cooked tonight.
I did, but I used Home Chef, which I don't know if it's a brand deal
Doesn't matter.
in this episode, but it is a brand deal for the podcast. It was good.
Really good. Tonight's is especially. I liked last night's, but tonight's was
last night we
really
had,
good.
Yeah, last night we had a gnocchi, a mushroom gnocchi, and tonight we had a crusted sweet and sour shrimp over rice. They're not paying me to say this. They're getting a personal shout out because I very much enjoyed that. And I was able to make it.
It really tasted, because when you left, I had a little bit left in my bowl. And so I ate with you, and then maybe like 5 minutes later, I had a couple more bites, and I genuinely thought, this tastes like Panda Express.
Yeah.
Or like a Chinese restaurant. It did not taste, not that homemade Chinese food is not good, but it was like restaurant. It was restaurant par.
It wasn't even
which
me.
is really good.
It was them. It was the sweet
But
and
you
sour
cooked
sauce.
it, so
I didn't mess up. They gave very easy instructions. Again, this is not part of the brand deal. I just genuinely liked it.
I did too. I want that one again, whatever that one was.
But if you do not give me those step-by-step instructions, I would have never been able to give you that. It was the sweet and sour sauce. And the crusted shrimp.
I remember, like, while we were eating it, I kept asking you, wait, what was the sauce? And you would say, it was this, this, and this. I'd be like, wait, what kind of sweet and sour, though? Like, I was genuinely trying to figure out exactly how I could replicate that, because the sauce was so good.
I think I could replicate it.
I think it was only 3 ingredients. You said soy
Yeah, it
sauce,
was
mayo,
and sweet and sour. Yeah, and it was just a little bit of everything.
I don't know. It was really good.
It was like 2 tablespoons mayo.
I'm kind of mad that I can't make it myself.
You can.
Well, but I have it, but I'm going to try.
I think you can do it. And then we were saying it needed a little crunch, though.
Like a walnut.
Yeah, get a walnut, maybe a candied walnut in that business. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I gotta say, you're the only person I really get nervous when I podcast with. There's a slight nerve to me, and I don't know why.
A nerve?
I don't know why.
Are you nervous for me? Maybe that's
maybe
what it is.
It's because I know that you're a little nervous.
I'm not nervous, but I'm not like, I don't feel like I have a very good stage presence. So I think it takes me a lot more to, I don't know, get my personality across, whereas other people, it just sort of flows out of them. So
you always do great.
You might be feeding off of my own.
Yeah, when
energy.
I do it with Joy, I know Joy gets nervous when she's on, but she takes 2 shots and then she's on, baby. She's going. I don't even talk half the time. Joy
just has to laugh, and everyone will melt.
Yeah, she's got a good laugh.
I love Joy. I mean, well, she has a lot to offer, but her laugh is especially enticing. I think a lot of people really like her laugh. So.
She makes me feel funny.
Yeah,
that's for their damn sure. All right, but
enough about Joy.
Enough about Joy. We love her. She'll be on soon again, of course. It is time. We're going to start with Rachel's Rewind. Now, the big thing that hit the internet this week in the gay community, lesbian community, is Becca Moore announced that she's out and dating Shannon Beveridge. Now, Becca Moore has been on my podcast before, and when she was on my podcast, Emily was very persistent that Becca was not straight.
Yeah, I think she mentioned a couple times, I'm skeptical of her sexuality.
Yes, and Emily talked to her about it. I believe when the camera was on, and I don't push someone's sexuality upon them because I think that prohibited me from coming out of the closet for a very long time. Mm-hmm. It's because I am a stubborn human being. And so people were telling me I was gay, therefore I refused.
Yeah.
But we did talk, even when the cameras were off, we talked to her about it afterwards, and she was like, I don't know, like, I made out with a girl before and like didn't feel anything, and we're like, maybe that wasn't your type. It was not her type. Shannon Beveridge is her type. So she actually texted or DM'd me when Shannon and her started talking.
Yeah, because I remember you saying, I was just thinking about this today because they've been posting.
Yeah.
They've been, what do you call that? Like launching.
They launched
their relationship, and I saw Becca's post today. I saw Shannon's like yesterday. I follow both of them. And I was thinking, I remember you saying that they were dating.
Yeah. And because Becca DM'd me and was like, hey, turns out you guys were right. I'm gay. I was like, tell me
I love that.
who. So excited for them. And people have been commenting, we need an update. So I'll hit up Becca and see if she wants to come back onto the podcast. I'm sure she's busy with her own. She just launched her own podcast. And Shannon has a podcast too, which I'm sure you've heard about. X's and O's.
X's and O's.
And then For the Girls. I think those are the two podcasts. So go check them out.
Becca has one too?
Yeah, For the Girls. She just launched it like within the last month.
That's cool. That's
And
cool.
yeah, I'll reach out to her and see if we can get an update from her. Very happy for her. Man, that realization is unlike anything else, especially if you had no idea.
Is she in her 20s?
Yeah, she's young. She's young. She baby girl.
Good for you.
Right?
Good for
Figuring
you.
that out early.
You're going to have a lot of fun. Promise you that.
Have fun. I mean, she's dating the lesbian.
She is dating like the original Tumblr lesbian.
Imagine that. Your first gay experience, the first woman you date is the gay,
Mhm.
the lesbian.
Yeah.
That's
it's
impressive.
It's quite a feat for her, for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, she seems like a really wonderful person.
Becca or
Yeah,
Shannon? Oh, Becca. She
so
was
it makes sense that
sweetest.
she would appeal to Shannon.
Yeah, no, she is genuinely very, very sweet. When she came here, I actually really liked her energy, which is very rare for me. Usually I don't like people, but I liked
That's so
I was like,
true.
she's nice. She was fun. I liked having her here.
Aw.
And she drove, I don't live in LA, and she drove from LA and met up with me here, and I appreciated that.
Maybe she'll come back for like an update episode.
Yeah,
If you're listening to this, Becca.
I'll just DM her.
DM Rachel.
She's the one person that I'm like, I could DM her. She's
Yeah,
nice.
That'd be cool.
A lot of people are a little standoffish in this world, and she is not by any means. She seems like she'd be a mean girl because she cares about how she looks, and she looks
Because
pretty.
she's pretty.
'Cause
People
she's
are
pretty.
like, you're a mean girl because you're pretty, which is so true. You automatically think that, but
Yeah,
it's truly shocking when someone is a girl's girl and they
yeah, she is for the girls.
look the way. Yeah.
I appreciate it. And then one more rewind. I mentioned not yesterday, last episode, that there's a time and place for nudity, and I mentioned nude cruises, and someone in the comments freaked out saying, "A nude cruise? Those exist.
They do. Yeah.
There's a cruise for everything.
Mm-hmm.
There's swingers cruises, there's gay cruises, there's nude cruises. All of those are apparently in the same category of ridiculousness.
A gay cruise and a naked cruise? How insane.
Those are pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
But yes, nude cruises exist. I just like cruises don't have to be those huge, massive Disney cruise things. There's tiny cruises.
Yeah.
There's like lesbian cruises that are they're not as epic, but they're tiny and they're filled with lesbians.
Yeah. Actually, my aunt was on one.
I was thinking about her
Do
when
you
I was
remember
talking
that?
about it. Yeah, she was talking
And I
about
have
it.
a hoodie it's not a hoodie, it's a sweatshirt.
Yeah.
And I wear it very proudly. I love that. I love that sweatshirt so
What
much.
sweatshirt?
It's I don't know the term for the material it is, but it's purple and it's that towel.
The towel material. I know exactly what you're called.
I don't know what that's
you're talking
called.
about.
It's
Oh, no.
It's like a towel
Yeah, but what is that?
material, but it has a name
I'm gonna.
in the fashion industry for like
Siri.
clothing.
Hey Siri. Really, no Siri in this room is gonna pick that up.
Oh, I don't have my phone.
What is the towel material called? It literally says terry cloth.
Terry cloth.
That's what it is.
I wanted to say towel. I was like towel. Because I knew it started with a T.
I got you.
Terry cloth. It's terry cloth and it's purple and it has a little Alaska emblem on.
That's what that's from. But you've stolen it.
I think I wore it one time and then just somehow inherited it because I remember her coming over and saying, that's mine. I'm like, yeah, I know. I thought you gave it to me. She's like, no, I've been looking for that. And I'm like, oh, okay.
So you stole
My
it.
bad. I don't know. Somehow it just ended up in my wardrobe.
I used to live with her.
But-
That makes sense.
She never asked for it back.
All
And
right.
I always think about that cruise, that was a thing, especially like she's been a lesbian forever. And so it's sort of like vintage, like lesbian cruise
Yeah.
era
Yeah.
of when those were like in their height of, there was not a lot of places you could go and be gay with a
No.
bunch of other gay people.
Yeah.
So to me, it's like I don't know, like a badge of honor to like own it, even though I stole it.
You stole
To
it
wear it.
from a
I should say
lesbian. It's a hate
to
crime.
wear it. Yeah.
All right. We're going to. I asked Instagram if they had any questions for the question of the day. There were a few. We can go through this and you can decide if you want to answer them or not.
Okay.
All right. I know you met on a dating app, but what was the thing that told you, quote unquote, she's the one? I'll answer.
Am I
Yeah,
answering
we're both
these?
answering this.
Okay.
You were the first one that I was actually attracted to, but you were a phenomenal conversationalist. We had about 3 conversations going at once, and we would send paragraphs back and forth to each other. There was never any small talk. Hey.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
bullshit never happened. We immediately just started talking.
If that happens with people, I'm like, bye.
Yeah.
I don't have time for those types of conversations.
Yeah. And so that was the one that made me like stick, where I actually continued a conversation with you. And then I just enjoyed being with you in person. I enjoyed my time with you.
Yeah, like the one as in I'm confused by that question.
Someone
like,
you actually wanted to end up dating versus like
okay, the person that you
like
I mean
we've chosen to be official with each other.
Yeah. Yeah, for me it's not like one specific thing, it's a bunch of things that sort of lead you to the like decision of being with someone. It's not like one thing, you know.
But at the beginning, you knew who I was.
I did. I knew who you were, and so I think for me, knowing that you were okay with knowing that you were okay with me knowing who you were, because I knew that there was a chance that once I told you, you would have been like, you would have said, never mind.
And I almost did.
I'm not interested. So the fact that you were still willing to converse with me made me feel a little bit more engaged in the idea of being with you.
Oh, all right.
And then I think probably when we were at your house for like the first couple days and you kept inviting me to come back and then you just didn't want me to leave after that. I was like, okay, this girl really likes me. This could probably work.
She's obsessed with me. That works for me.
This works for me.
I don't know. Yeah, you were always shocked when I remember you saying like, you want to hang out again, or like you want me to come over, or like you don't want me to leave. Like you were like shocked by me being like, I'm very open. I've never.
Yeah.
I put my emotions on my sleeve, and I'm like, hey, come over. I invited you over like 2 days after, like a day after hanging out with you.
Yeah, I think I expected you to be. I understood that you would be more private about your life, and since we didn't know each other that well in the beginning, I would have totally understood how you would sort of just want to keep me a little bit more at bay. But
I was all in.
you were like, I really feel like because I remember the first time I came to meet you, Joy was there.
Yeah, we bobbed for apples.
And that was super fun. And then I think I spent the night, but then I went home, I think.
Yeah.
And then it was like the next time I came down, it was like, well, you could just stay again. And then it was like, you could just stay for 2 days.
I wasn't kicking her out mainly. That's why I kept.
Like,
that's why she stuck around, is because I didn't kick her out.
Okay, that's cool. So
you felt liked.
I felt comfortable getting to know you.
I didn't put up any barriers.
Yeah. I expected a lot of barriers from you. And so the fact that you were willing to be a little bit more open and vulnerable, I really thought that could be something that it could go further.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Cool. That's all it took.
What was it like when we first were talking, you thought that we were just going to talk for that week that I was out of town or whatever?
When we first started talking, it was over Christmas time and you were back home with your family, and I genuinely thought that you were just bored at home and had nothing to do. And because when she was like, yeah, when I come back into town, I'm going to Big Bear with my friends. And like, you were telling me all these plans you had.
Oh, yes.
And so I was like, oh, when she gets home.
Well, it was also COVID.
Yeah.
And so there was definitely an understanding of, because I had been traveling, we wouldn't see each other anyways.
There was a lot of time.
Yeah.
There was a lot of opportunity and time for our conversation to fizzle out. And it didn't.
Yeah, I had no intention of letting it fizzle out, because
you wanted to meet me.
I know what I like and I just go after it. And so you were something that was intriguing to me, and I wanted to get to know you. So I was not going to let that just fizzle out.
All right. I mean, I was utterly shocked because you got back right before New Year's and you were going to Big Bear with your friends for New Year's. And I was like, I am not going to hear from her because it was like you were with a big group of friends. It was a party. And I was like, I'm not going to hear from her.
And then we just like FaceTime the whole night.
Yeah. And we spent midnight on FaceTime together before we had met in person. And I was like, oh, I think she does like me.
It's so funny because for me, it was so serious. And I think for you, you were more just like, well, this might just be like a little fun fling.
I was like, hey, I'm going to try my hand at flirting with girls.
But only talk to one girl for 3 weeks.
Well, you required a lot of attention. I didn't.
I required a lot of attention.
As did I.
Oh my gosh.
I can't split focus. Anyway. All right. Should we do one more question or should we move on?
No, we can do another one.
All right. What do you miss most about living on the East Coast?
My parents.
Okay. That's valid.
I think that's the obvious answer, but a more
About the East Coast.
Yeah, about just specifically the East Coast. I mean, but this is also obvious is the seasons.
Yeah.
I really dislike the almost metronome of seasons out here, which is just non-existent. It's always the same.
Yeah.
There's no snow.
Yeah.
And there's no fall and there's no snow. And I really like both of those things, especially seasonally. I think most people want like white Christmases.
Yeah.
But if you never like you never really grew up with them, so you don't really care or know the difference. But for people that grew up with snow and then coming out here and it's just palm trees all the time in the ocean, it doesn't really feel very seasonal.
The rain makes it feel like Christmas.
Ooh, no.
That's what I
guess that's
of.
as close as you could get. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's true. So yeah, I would say the seasons and obviously my family.
All right. Allie Belair's asked, who do you miss and do you even care? Allie's big thing is thinking that we don't miss her, and she constantly asks if we miss her. I miss you, Allie, and I do care.
I miss Riley.
I miss Holland.
I also miss Holland.
I miss Holland a lot.
Shout out to Holland for being
Holland Belair's. That's where it's
so
at.
adorable. And I've seen her she's been working out a lot.
Oh yeah, 6 a.m. classes.
Every freaking morning she's working out, and it just makes me think, oh, could be me, but it's not. So love you, Holland.
Love you, Holland. We miss you, Holland. And Wiley. Last one. Best and worst part about Rachel. You don't have to answer that, but you could just answer the best part if you want.
Yeah, there's no worst part of you, but
there is a worst part about me, and I'm getting it all fixed. My mouth breathing and my nose drips.
That's a you thing, Morley. I think you find that more uncomfortable than anybody.
Well, I don't think
you have to live with it.
Deserve to have to look over in the middle of the night and see a mummy sleeping next to you. And then I also don't think you deserve that every time we have a kiss, you get a little bit of snot on your upper lip.
It's not my favorite, but it's not by any means horrible.
I try and wipe my nose before I kiss you. I do not think about it until we're about to kiss, and then I immediately have to wipe my nose.
I think it doesn't also help that both of us have cold metal on our noses.
I realize I'm probably going to have to take that out.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
There's no probably. You will definitely have to do that, yeah.
I think I'm like 95% sure I have a deviated septum, and I have an appointment with a nose doctor on the 18th. And I'm hoping to fix it with surgery because all of the things that I find imperfect about myself, I can't do cardio, I have a nose drip, and I breathe through my mouth constantly, are all caused by a deviated septum. So I'm hoping to fix that, but it requires to break my nose, a nose job. So I'm going to have to get rid of my little septum piercing.
Yeah. We've always said money doesn't provide happiness, but it does provide convenience.
So much so. All right, with that, we're going to check to see if we have a sponsor for today. Sponsor! Before we get into the chunk, which is us doing drinking games.
Oh.
You can drink. No one's stopping you. I'll have a sip with you. Cheers as you're drinking. There you go. Better save some.
I will.
You might lose at the game.
Oh, true.
I have to read an entry from What Pisses Me Off. Oh, dear God.
Can I read it?
Yes, if you'd like to.
I would love to. I've never read 44. Close to my angel numbers.
So close. All right. You have to read. Wait, 44.
Oh.
You know what pisses me off?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
This one is true to what we talk about often.
I say what you just said.
Yeah, say what I just said.
44. You know what pisses me off?
What, Abigail?
Tipping.
You did it perfectly. Keep going.
Do I read the whole thing?
Yeah, you read the whole entry.
In America, you are supposed to tip. That's what we've decided. Therefore, I tip always, regardless of service. That right there is a fact that I hate.
Yep.
Why would I be an asshole for not tipping when the service was absolutely terrible?
Yeah.
Okay. I understand that servers in the USA get paid based on the fact that they will get tips. But if you did your job terribly, why do I have to give you more money that is supposed to be a reward for great service? This hasn't stopped me from tipping, though. I always tip 20% because I don't want to be a douchebag, but I'm not happy about it.
Nope.
And who decides this percentage? I need to know which group of humans got together and decided that between 15% and 20% of the total on the check is how much I should tip.
I do. I still want to know this.
I feel like I should have gotten a say in this madness.
Same. Same to me.
And before you get mad at me for my thoughts on this, I've worked in a restaurant and lived off of tips. That doesn't mean I understand them.
I still agree with this.
Well-rounded opinion.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I still agree with this. I still tip. I think tipping's gotten out of hand, and I've talked about it before. Tipping it used to be for servers when someone did like a service, but now it's just at any counter you walk up to.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in a fair wage. Minimum wage means you should be able to buy a house if you work 9 to 5, 5 days a week. And now minimum wage does not do that. Therefore, we have to tip. I get why I'm mad. I'm mad about the whole thing, and that's the end of it.
I don't blame you. I just think it's funny I picked that one because I also was a server for a while.
Yes, you were.
But it's funny that was the tipping one.
And we always tip well.
Yes. Yeah, we
always.
do. We do.
I think it's dumb.
I love how you are angry at the fact that you need to tip. Like you're like people that give me bad service, I don't understand why I have to tip them, but I'm still going to tip them 20%.
Well,
Like you're complaining about it, but you're still tipping them 20%. Whereas most people will be like, well, people that think that way are going to think that way and then tip less. You're just so you to be like, I hate this. This is terrible, but I'm still doing it.
Well, like for one, servers they rely on their tips. So, and it's not their fault that this is how the system is set up.
Sure. Yeah.
So I'm going to tip because it's not their fault. Why should they get stiffed on a tip? Because I'm mad. And then terrible service, a lot of the time, I'm like, they've probably just had a bad fucking day. And also, it's going to make their day worse and make them in a worse mood if I don't tip. And the world doesn't need that.
I'm genuinely trying to think. I know that people will have legitimate stories, personal stories of when they've had truly bad service.
Yeah.
But I can't think on the top of my head, which leads me to believe that I might have had bad service in the past, but nothing that's ever impacted me to a point where I can recollect it right now.
The bartender at that one bar who hates me and I still tip her. She is so mean to me.
I know. That to me though is like there's something weird. Like
she's so mean to me, man.
Hey man, she's really mean to me. I'll tell you right now.
Big meanie face.
Also, I just think bars, especially where we live, are so doesn't even qualify in the bracket of what we're talking about, like actual service. Being a bartender here, I just think
I don't tip based on the bill at a bar. I tip if it's a dive bar, $1 a drink. If it's a nice bar, $2 a drink. I've had a bartender tell me that, and bartenders confirm that throughout the years, so that's what I stick to. Because I'm like, we don't order fancy cocktails by any means. We're not getting an old fashioned. We're not getting martinis. We're vodka soda, vodka water.
Sure. Yes.
It's super simple. Now, if we were getting fancier drinks, that makes sense. But sometimes we're just ordering shots, and you're just going across some shot glasses. That's $1. I'm tipping $1 a shot on that.
You just gauge it based on the circumstance. Like when we're at a bar and it's packed and it's service is bad, but they're slammed. Like just tip them the $2 and get the hell out, sort of thing. That's a whole different story. I'm talking about sitting down at a restaurant
Oh, yes,
and
that's
having like bad, quote unquote, bad service. I can't really think of a time where I've genuinely had bad service where I'm thinking, I do not want to tip this person.
I remember having that feeling, but I cannot recall the circumstance.
So that's what I'm saying is it wasn't that impactful.
No. I mean, if I were to hold on to that, I'd be an angry person.
Well, people think, I mean, if you're going to keep tabs on whether or not you've had good good experiences with tipping or not, I think most people would keep those instances in their mind as far as like giving examples of why they believe they shouldn't tip.
Yeah. We've had a
based on
lot
the
of time where like the server just disappears or it's like super, super slow. And we're just like, come on now.
And it just like doesn't matter though.
No, it doesn't.
It does not matter in the
'Cause I'm
grand
still
scheme
gonna
of
tip.
things. You're going to tip. You're not going to remember. You're going to eat your food. You're going to leave and not think about it ever again.
Remember, there was that server. We were with Allie and Holland at the fish place. And our server wouldn't remember anything.
The old woman.
The old woman.
But she
we
was
felt
old.
bad for her.
She was old and when we were...
She was trying. She
and
just
it
kept forgetting.
It became a topic of conversation for us.
Yeah.
Genuinely, it helped us.
Yeah.
We were like laughing about it and having a good time.
She couldn't remember anything.
Not
She kept
laughing
forgetting
about
we
her.
existed. No, just
We weren't
laughing at the
laughing about her,
situation.
just how weird the whole thing was as far as just it seemed like she did not know what was going on. And
She had no idea.
nothing we ordered was coming on time or even at all.
We had to get things taken off the bill because they never showed up.
And she knew. I think she knew.
Allie and Holland?
Oh, what happened was one of the other servers, who's a younger woman, told her that Allie and Holland were so-and-so.
Yeah.
So I think that made her nervous because she didn't know who they were, but knew that they were
somebody.
Yeah. So then it sort of just, I think, changed the whole energy of everything. And yeah, that was funny. But like, that took us forever to remember that.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But anyway, yeah. All right. We're going to move on to some games. So you have 4 choices. Something called 5 Seconds, something called Drunken, another game called Drink If, and another drink called Would You Rather. These are all drinking games apps I have downloaded.
Don't like the first.
It's 5 seconds.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, that's stressful.
What was the other one?
Drunken. It's for adult game nights. And then there's Drink.
I like that.
Okay, there's Drink If. So it's like drink if you've ever stolen something.
Right. I kind of like that too, but I don't want people to know too much about me. So
great. And then there's Would You Rather.
I mean, everyone's heard and done that. So let's maybe do the first one, and if we don't like it, we can do the other one.
All right.
But the 2 on the other opposite ends, we don't just take those off.
Yes, ma'am.
Trim the fat.
All right. Pick your party vibes: chill, silly, hardcore, or romantic. Do you want to see them?
Obviously, I mean romantic, but like romantic towards us.
Yes, it's for us.
For us? Okay.
Yes. Romantic.
Ooh, spicy.
Who's playing? Me and My Bae. Free for 3 days, $5.99 per week. All right, try now. I'll cancel it.
Is this a drinking game?
It's supposed to be.
Okay, I got my drink.
Remind me to cancel this after we're done.
Okay.
All right, recommended for you. Hot and spicy, hot date, classic, kiss and tell, sexy and love, hardcore, what the fuck, epic night. Oh my God. Okay.
Just pick one.
Would you like hot and spicy or hot date?
Oh.
Feel the heat
how are they
with our
how are they
steamiest
different?
mode. Not for prudes. And then hot date is turn up your date night with this pack for 2.
Well, we're not on a date, so let's do the first one. Just
hot and spicy.
I'm gonna have to tell my parents not to watch this.
They're not allowed to.
Or anybody else that knows us.
All right. Rachel versus Abigail. Would you rather choose outdoor activities, fancy bars, or cuddling on the couch for date night? Share your answers on the count of 3.
Wait, this is the hot and spicy thing?
No, wait. Time's up. Oh. Wait, Abigail, name 3 countries that start with the letter A within 8 seconds. If you can't.
No, I didn't want to play a 5-second
What is
game.
happening? I don't like this game.
This is drunken?
Yeah.
And how is it a drinking game?
I don't know. Never have I ever had a sports-related injury. If you have, take 4 strikes. Wait, what is this strike method? I don't want to do this. Back to levels.
Do you want to pause so that we can figure this out?
Hold on. Okay. Rachel, I found a question. What's Abigail's most sensitive erogenous zone? Ultimate strike if you're wrong.
What? Is this a hot and spicy one?
No, this is the date night one. Was that word? Erogenous?
Yeah, you said it right.
What? What does that you mean? If it's anything else, I'm confused.
It could be like your neck, like
You don't like
your
hickeys.
lips, your feet, your toes,
Yeah, it's your.
like your thighs.
I mean, a light lick.
Yeah. I mean, that was my first thing was I do not want to no, I don't want anyone to know these things. It's so funny. Okay, keep going.
Okay.
That's so obvious. That's everybody's.
Abigail, you have 7 seconds to name 3 places
Why do I keep having
on a
timed
friend's
ones?
trip. If you run out of,
Wait, say it again. Sorry.
you have 7 seconds to name 3 places to go on a friend's trip. If you run out of time, take 4 strikes. Do you?
What's the what so
You-
what I could just name anything. Nobody's here to
Yeah.
question me.
Yeah, go.
Costa Rica,
Okay,
Mexico,
Yeah.
Hawaii.
great. Everyone take a strike for every vowel letter in your first name.
Does that mean drink?
I think so.
They just can't say drink?
Yeah, because so they don't get sued for someone having alcohol poisoning. Okay, so you have 3.
No. It's take a strike if you can't, right? It should be
Everyone take a strike for every vowel letter in your first name. I have
Oh,
2.
this is we're moving on. Okay.
I'm sipping.
For every vowel,
I took 2 sips. All right.
I hope you can
Done.
hear my swallows.
No, you can't send me notifications. Fuck you. What's faster, light or sound? Any player who gets it wrong must take 4 strikes quickly.
Fuck. I was like, this is so easy, but I think it's
Light.
sound.
What do you hear? Do you hear thunder or do you see lightning first?
You see first and then you hear. Light. Light. It's light.
I have no idea how
Can
to
we find
verify
out?
this.
Can we find out? No, we have to be able to.
Yeah.
They're not going to tell you the answers.
Hold on. I'll just Google it. What's faster, light or sound?
It's light. That was so silly of me to say sound at first.
Light will travel through a vacuum at 300 million meters per second.
Nobody knows what that means.
And sound is 340. Wait, the speed of sound through air is about 340. Light will
Why can't it
travel
just-
at 300 million meters per second. Yeah, light is.
Why didn't it just tell you light or sound? Like when you looked, did you look up which one's more? Which
Yeah.
one's?
And it just gave me just the speed.
Why
of
couldn't
them
it just
all.
say light?
I could not tell you. All right, this is a duel. Rachel versus Abigail. Who's most likely to party the hardest without making a fool of themselves? Loser takes 2 strikes. Yeah, I'd make a fool of myself.
Oh,
I'll
I
take
was going
2.
to say me.
You would. No one can tell when you're drunk.
That's true, but that
I
doesn't mean
announce it.
I feel like I do, but that doesn't mean that you make a fool of yourself.
I fall over. I trip on things and spill things.
If you want to take that, you can take that.
We'll both take one.
All right. We'll split it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
I like that. We think the other one handles themselves better.
Yeah.
All right. Rachel, when was the last time Abigail made you come? If it was sometime today, take 3 strikes. It was not today. Do I have to answer?
You can just say that what it was, not.
It was the last time we had sex.
Well, it wasn't today.
It was
So I
not
would say
today.
you don't have to.
It was not today yet.
Sorry to disappoint. Yeah, not yet.
Rachel, tell the story the first time you met your last or current significant other, or take 3 strikes. We want the deets. Okay, it was you when I met you.
What?
It said, tell the
No,
story of your
last.
last or current significant other.
Oh, okay.
I can tell the story of fuckface if you'd like.
Yeah. Bring him back. Bring him back.
All right, I can do that. He was my best. I had 2 best friends that were dating, Wintling and Michael, and it was Michael's friend. He said, it was sophomore year of college. We had all just gotten there right before school started. And Michael said his friend, last minute, decided to transfer there to our college. And Wintling was like, you should come over and meet him. We're going to be at Michael's place. And I said, okay. I walked in and I said, that guy's dumb. And he was making a smoothie and he put papaya in the smoothie. And I said, that's gross. Your smoothie's going to taste like butt now. Papaya tastes like butt. He didn't say a single word to me. We hung out the entire day and he did not say a single word to me. And I later found out it's because he was pissed because when he tasted his smoothie, all he could taste was butt because I had said it would taste like butt. So that is
I
how,
was mad at you
because
that
he
you
put papaya in his smoothie.
simply called out a fact.
Yes. So he had really long hair and I hated it. And I didn't think anything of it. And I didn't talk to him for a full year.
Wow, that's so romantic.
So romantic.
So
So,
cute.
I
And
did
then
that.
you were with him for a very long time.
It says the owner of this phone runs outside naked or rates this game with a nice 5-star review. I'm not rating
Wow.
you. That's no.
They're being very silly.
I don't like them. Role reversal. Anyone whose dad did the majority of the cooking and housework give out 2 strikes. I think your dad does a lot of the cooking now, but he didn't growing up.
Does it say did?
Yeah, it says did. Your dad worked full time, so did mine. Our moms were stay-at-home moms and homeschoolers.
Yeah, I would say my dad didn't do it as much, but not because he didn't want to, just because he wasn't around, like he was working. But
Yeah.
now he genuinely does like to cook, and they probably split the cleaning.
I'll take a strike.
Well, we'll just both take a strike because
Done. All right, next one. What's your orgasm record for one night? The winner takes 3 strikes.
it's not that impressive.
it's
I
2.
think like 2 or 3.
3? Yeah, it was like 2 or 3.
It's
It's like 2.5 probably. You know those halves that happen?
Yeah. Anybody that can come more than
That's a lot of energy
3
and effort.
times in a night,
I feel like you'd be sore.
I just like feel like you're lying.
Yeah.
I feel like you're making it up when you do that, when you say that.
I think
just
we'll
don't
both take a
that's true.
sip. I think we're both at like 2.5.
Who needs more?
I
Like,
need
why
to
are you
sleep.
why are you being greedy?
I need to sleep at
Like,
that point.
That wasn't enough for you, for
I-
your entire body to have the most pleasuresome experience in its life
Mm.
in a couple seconds. You needed like more than 3 of those in a night.
Relax. Go to bed.
Go to bed, get your sleep.
Go to bed.
You can do it all again tomorrow.
Okay, this says, Abigail, for the next 2 rounds, you must shout Eureka before you answer. Take 2 strikes if you forget. Just so you know, this is the weirdest fucking game I've ever. We can switch to another one soon. Rachel, guess the color of Abigail's underwear. If you're right, Abigail takes 2 strikes. If not, you take 2 strikes.
Eureka. Am I supposed to say Eureka every time before I say
You're supposed
something?
to before you answer. So when you answer what color your underwear is, I think.
Okay, not every time I talk.
No.
Okay.
You have so many different colors of underwear. For some reason, I'm thinking that this sounds terrible, but it's not. It's the dingy pink and green ones that have like, oh no, it's red with flowers on them, but they're a little dingy. You've had them for a few years.
I know which one you're talking about.
That is the only pair of underwear that is sticking out in my brain right now.
That's not what it is, but you said dingy and you were almost there.
Which dingy ones
You
are
said
they?
dingy pink and you basically said what it was.
Which ones?
You're never, you're not gonna know.
The pink Victoria's Secret ones.
No, but they have like flowers on them.
Are they the ones I'm thinking of?
No, they're not
Show
red.
me your underwear. Oh, yeah, those.
They're
I know.
dingy pink with flowers on them.
Yeah, but I was thinking your red pair.
I know which one you're talking about. Yeah.
I'll take 2 sips.
All right. You're wearing, I believe, are they the cotton ones? Like, I'm asking one question before I answer.
All of the underwear I wear now are cotton.
Oh, no.
On the base.
Sometimes
The base is always cotton.
But you know what I'm talking about. They're like ribbed cotton ones?
Yes, I'm not wearing the ribbed ones.
Oh.
I haven't worn those in a while.
Shit. Oh, like the new brand. They start with an L.
The lace ones?
No.
I wear.
The boxer brief
oh,
ones?
no. I'm wearing a thong.
Oh, okay.
I wear a black lace thong every single day.
Well, I was going to say black lace every day.
I literally wear I bought 15 of these and I wear these every single day.
Oh. Where are the other ones with the rib?
I don't wear them anymore. They're in the drawer. I don't wear them anymore.
Why do we still have them?
Because I don't go through my clothes.
Oh, no. Okay. See, this is what ruined me for the game.
What?
Is I'm confused about what underwear you wear because you just have a bunch of underwear in our drawer that you don't
But I
use.
do. I wear these every day because I had to get cotton underwear
Yes.
for my butt acne. And then, but I hated the ribbed ones because they were like thick on the side and they bunched.
Oh, yeah, I noticed
So
that. I noticed that.
I got lace ones.
Okay.
Because I like to have a touch of femininity in everything I do. Just a touch. And so my black lace thong is my little touch.
Okay.
I wear them every single day. I have those black and gray, and I don't wear the gray ones anymore
Okay.
because the gray ones look dingy.
She does not like dingy underwear. I'm
I
realizing this
never
now.
said I don't like dingy underwear. It is very clear when underwear gets dingy.
I know. I was just thinking the other day I need to get new underwear.
No, it's too
They're
fucking
clean.
expensive.
They're clean. They're just they're not even dingy. They're just faded.
Also, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
I'm not
Except for
looking at
when-
your underwear.
Except for when dogs chew on them.
Then you
and
should
then they got
get
holes in them, which these ones I have on right now do have that. So I should probably throw
Again,
those away.
it doesn't matter.
It
I'm
doesn't.
never looking at your underwear.
All right. Moving
You're
on.
either in shorts or I take everything off.
True.
It's not like you're walking in with lingerie on.
No.
Oh, my favorite meme is I'm not putting on lingerie. You lift up this old tie-dye shirt I got from camp when I was 12 years old.
I think I posted it on my Instagram story.
I thought
on my close friends story, and so many people commented on that and just were laughing their asses off about it.
It's my fucking favorite. I think that's one of my favorite things about a relationship is it's just like it doesn't matter.
It's so funny because sometimes I post things and I know your mom's going to see it.
Oh, she agrees.
I'm just like, I genuinely don't really care. I just am aware that that's going to happen.
She thinks it's funny. I promise you that.
Yeah. I think she commented on it.
I don't like this game. I think this is boring.
Yeah, it's kind of lame. It's as if you were playing in maybe college, but mostly high school, and you're all drinking Mike's Hard Lemonades.
Yeah. Let's try Drink If. This is going to get us wasted.
Well, I only have this much left, so.
Ready? Well, the episode's almost over, so.
Okay.
Drink if you have to go to work tomorrow. I'm drinking.
Does school count?
No.
Okay.
Drink if you are in love. Mm-hmm.
She's like, yeah, you better fucking drink that.
Drink if you have big feet. That's me. I'm drinking on all of these.
I would say I have bigger feet.
You have feet very proportioned to your body.
Well, but they're big. They're 9s.
If you want to drink, go right ahead. I have 10s. These puppies, they bark.
I'll take a half sip.
Drink if you like Stilton cheese. What's Stilton cheese?
What?
I'm not going
Stilton?
I don't like cheese, so I don't know.
I'm going to drink because I like most cheeses. If it's not a goat cheese, I'll probably eat it.
All right. Hi, Blaze. He just got up and moved around. Drink if your birthday is in August. Joy, where are you? Should we call her and tell her to take a shot?
Oh
Drink
my.
if it's the weekend. Nope. Drink if you've ever been arrested.
You didn't know that I have not been arrested?
I knew that I have been told you haven't. I just want to double check.
She just gave me the eye like,
Drink if you've ever been fired. I have not. Have you?
hell no.
They'd be stupid.
It would be so stupid.
Drink if you prefer cats to dogs. No, we have 4 dogs and 1 cat, and we can't stand the cat. I love her. Drink if less than 3 people have texted /called /messaged you tonight. We have so many fucking group chats.
I'm sorry, but no.
They are all, I got out of my lashes being done, and I had 26 messages.
Oh, yeah, because I was texting you in a group chat with a couple other people, and then I was texting you separately.
And then,
And I'm sure you had,
and we had one with Zara going. There was a lot. Drink if you can only speak one language. Yep, I'm drinking on that one.
Speak, yeah. I can't. I know some words and others, but I cannot speak them.
No.
American Sign Language.
I can't speak it. I can sign it.
It's true, but...
No. I'm not fluent anymore by any means. I've lost it.
Yeah.
Drink if you go to a gym. My gym's in my off. I go to my gym.
You go?
I go to my gym. I'll drink.
You go to a gym. You have a gym and you go to it.
You go to a climbing gym. Thank you very much. You sip that, girl. Drink if you're drinking beer. No.
Ew.
It says drink if you've ever been fired. Bitch, we already answered that. That was dumb. We're going to Would You Rather.
We're just hopping around now.
Well, they're all done. Dumb. Okay. I hate all of these. Yeah. Okay. Start a free trial. I hate these. It's all 3 days free, and then you have to pay.
One of these days we'll find a good one.
And then we'll play.
And we can play it.
Sit in a circle. Read the sentences out loud.
No,
Vote.
no sitting in a circle.
Well, we're in a line, I guess. Who would do what? The losing voter drinks. If there's a draw, everyone drinks. If only one person drinks, they double drink. That's about it. All right. Starting out, it's XXX pack or love pack. X-rated or love pack?
I like the X.
You want the X?
That's just
My camera battery just exhausted. Sorry, my camera sucks. It's been an ongoing thing with this podcast. All right. Here we go. Would you rather get oral sex in the public toilet or have a full relaxing day at a spa? Full relaxing day at the spa? What do you fucking mean?
Wait, why do they say in the public? Why don't they say at a public bathroom?
I don't know.
What does in a public toilet mean?
I don't know, but I think we both agree a relaxing day at the spa is amazing.
I just don't like that visual of in a public toilet. Like, what do you mean?
No.
Like you're like sitting inside a public, like your pussy's like in the public toilet?
No, I'm just saying like you're in the stall.
Why won't they just say in the stall then?
I don't know.
What is in the toilet?
I didn't write it.
I don't like that. Okay. Yeah, obviously a spa day.
Okay. I think if we don't agree, we take a sip. It said like
okay. Yeah, let's do
All
that.
right.
If we don't agree,
we both have to take a sip.
we both have to take a sip.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have your crush watch you sing karaoke drunk, or have your crush watch your drunk dance?
Karaoke.
Oh, because you're good at singing.
What is a drunk dance?
Me when I dance. I think just
Absolutely
me
not.
dancing.
No.
I hate doing karaoke with a passion.
I can't picture being like, babe, watch me dance. And then like doing
I watch you dance all the time.
like performing a dance for you. Like, no, put me up on stage and do karaoke. Everyone does that and it's silly and fun.
I was thinking it as when you're at, like, would you rather than like, we're at the club and your crush sees you just dancing at the club, or would you rather them watch you perform karaoke drunk?
Oh, okay. Well, that's different then. Yeah, I would say the dancing.
In my brain, it wasn't sit down while I dance for you.
Oh, because they have to be similar, right? Like karaoke is a performance.
Yeah.
So the dance has to match that energy. So it has to be some sort of like.
If it was like a performance vibe.
Dance for me. Like how does, yeah.
If it was like a performance, like sit down and dance or sit down and sing, I would choose sing. But if it's like we're drunk at the club and dancing, or we're drunk at the club and there's karaoke, I would choose.
I like either.
I don't know which one to pick.
Pick one.
I'll do.
It doesn't matter because
I'll do
I like both.
karaoke.
I like both.
All right.
I'll do both.
Would you rather have unlimited money, power, and respect, or have unlimited sex? Well, you get unlimited sex with unlimited power.
I'll go
money,
for the first.
Yeah. Same.
People respect you, they're gonna fuck you.
All right. Would you rather record your friends having sex or record complete strangers having sex? Honestly, I'd choose
My
our
friends.
friends because I am curious.
Oh my gosh,
as hell.
that wasn't even a question.
I am so curious. There are so many of them that I just look at. I'm like, what do you do?
How do you do that?
I don't see this happening.
What do you mean you do that?
That's weird. Show me.
100%.
100% friends. Oh my God. I'm so glad we agree on that.
Yeah.
Would you rather sleep with someone new and keep it a secret, or sleep with someone and tell your best friends? What?
Who's making these?
How are those?
They're not comparable. That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of these are not comparable to each other.
Sleep with someone and tell your best friend. I tell my best friends everything. Joy literally knows everything about me.
What was the first one?
Sleep with someone new and keep it a secret. Why? It should say, or sleep with an ex and tell your best friend.
Or like, yeah, sleep with someone that would be categorized as like embarrassing and have to tell your friends.
I mean, I'm going to sleep with someone and tell my best friend.
Yeah, what? Yeah, I mean,
what?
Why wouldn't I want to sleep with someone I want to keep a secret anyways,
Yeah.
right? Like that would not be that very fun. So, yeah.
Okay.
Obviously that one.
Weird. Would you rather walk around the supermarket in your lingerie or walk around the mall with a strap on?
Okay, that's kind of comparable. Those are kind of comparable.
Is the strap on in my pants or just upon my body?
This is why we should take this app
and make it better
and buy it.
Buy the app?
Buy the rights to the app.
Okay.
I don't know how that works, but do that.
Yeah.
And we'll make it better.
Okay. Yeah. I rather, if the strap on is in my pants, the strap on. If the strap on's outside my pants, like I'm just walking around with my dildo flopping about, I'm going to choose the lingerie because I would look good.
I'll choose the lingerie for sure. For sure. That wasn't, no. Either way.
This one's funny, actually. Would you rather watch your dog hump another dog?
No.
Or have your dog stare you down while you're having sex?
Sure.
You have had that.
I never want to see a dog do any, like, I don't like animal sex at all.
No.
It's disgusting to me.
It's foul. I hate it.
It's such a pet peeve of mine. Like, it just really fucking grosses me out.
Mm-mm. No.
So I would rather just have dogs don't stare you down, by the way. They're just like fucking sleeping while you're having sex.
Yeah, they don't care.
If your dog is staring you down, there's something seriously wrong with it.
Would you rather, this one's intriguing, lose the ability to have sex with other people or lose the ability to masturbate? I think I would like to lose my ability to masturbate.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, all right. Would you rather make everyone happy?
So sad, though. What a loss. Nobody knows you like yourself.
No, it's quick and to the point.
It's kind of annoying, though.
Why? What?
It's so quick.
Oh, yeah.
And to the point.
Yeah.
There's nothing exciting involved.
You feel empty afterwards. You're like, oh, all right. When it does happen too quick, you're like, oh, shit. All right, I guess I'll just go about my day.
Just go about my day now.
No one to cuddle, I
feed
guess.
my dogs.
All right. Would you rather make everyone happy or make everyone horny?
Happy.
Yeah, but it's fun to make everyone horny.
I don't think so. You want to make men horny?
Ew, gross. No, I'd rather die.
I can't believe you even thought that.
I was
for
only
a second.
thinking about women. Men are not in my world.
Also said everyone. That includes.
Yeah, no, that's. I'd
Yeah, we're
rather
not
make
going
everyone
there.
happy. Okay,
Yeah, I
it got
can't
too.
believe-
It got too deep. It got too deep. Would you rather be an inch taller or have an extra inch on your dick?
An inch taller.
I actually would rather have an extra inch on my dick. I'm too tall.
Well, both are assuming we're men.
Yeah, I'm
So
good with my height.
I'll take the height because I know what I'm doing, I think. with
Strap
my
on.
PP. So no, because I think what
Okay,
they're
if I
saying
was a
is we're both
man-
men.
If I was a man and 5'10", yeah, I'd want the extra inch of height.
Let's just say we're both men.
Okay.
What if you're 7'8"? Would you take the longer? Either way, you have a long dick and you're
I would take
tall,
the extra
so-
dick. I would take the extra
the
inch
extra
dick.
dick. I'll take the extra.
The extra
I'll
dick.
take 2 dicks, please.
I would take the extra
One
inch
is
of
not
dick.
enough.
Oh God.
Okay.
Okay. What we both. But if we were the heights we are now, but men,
I'll take the height.
and we would
the height
we would
every
both
day.
take the height.
I'll
Yeah.
take the height. You're gonna take the height,
If I was 5'10" and a man, yeah, I would take the height.
but we don't know if you're 5'10". You just don't know what you are. You just gotta take a gamble. Which one do you want?
Well, I rather the height because that's the first thing the woman judges. She can't see the dick yet.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
All right, we'll do one more. Would you rather date someone who refused to give oral or date someone who refused to get on top during sex?
The first.
You would rather date someone who refuses to give oral?
No, I would refuse that person. Sorry.
Okay. Would you? And then so
I'd rather not be with the person that refuses oral sex.
so you rather date someone who refuses to get on top?
Yeah.
Same.
What the on top? Who cares? You could go sideways, upside down, backwards.
Oh my God.
What does it matter?
All right. I don't want this. Would you rather get semen in your hair after you just
Ew.
finish
No.
styling it, or
No.
get semen in your
No.
eye? Hair. The
I'm
eye
not-
burns.
I'm simply not choosing either.
Would you rather make love in private or make love where someone might see you?
That sounds like a kink.
It is.
In private.
Yeah, because I like to make noise. Would you rather go 3 years without having sex or only sleep with people who find you repulsing? What the hell?
Wait, what was the first one?
Would you rather go 3 years without sex or only sleep with people who find you repulsing?
Repulsive.
It should have been repulsive. I don't think the smartest person
the
wrote
first
this.
one.
Yeah, same. I need to feel valued, loved, and wanted. If someone's like having sex with me and like just putting a pillow over my face.
I just find that's so incredibly degrading. Like I don't even know the word for that. That's crazy.
Oh my God. Okay. We have gone way past, but
right,
we just got
good
into
night.
some good ones. I'm
Bye.
going to end this.
It's been real. I hope you guys found that entertaining because that was
I was
brutal
entertained.
chaos.
It was brutal chaos. That is our new way to describe things. It was brutal chaos, but it was a lot of fun. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Please follow. Please comment your questions for next episode. And I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Thank you for listening to this episode of Rachel Uncensored, the only place on the internet where you can find the uncensored version of me, Rachel Ballinger. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like, subscribe, or follow, or do whatever this platform tells you to do so that you can get notified every time I post a new episode. Love ya!